A routine Saturday afternoon in Traverse City, Michigan, a picturesque town known for its cherry orchards and stunning lake views, seemed like any other. Families strolled through the downtown area, enjoying the summer weather, and the usual weekend bustle filled the air. Little did anyone know, this tranquility was about to be shattered in the most unexpected and horrifying way. Turned to chaos. Sirens wailed, piercing the calm, as police cars and ambulances raced towards a scene of unimaginable horror, when a lone attacker launched a stabbing spree inside a busy Walmart. Shoppers, unaware of the impending danger, were going about their daily routines, browsing aisles and chatting with loved ones. The sudden eruption of violence transformed the familiar retail space into a scene of terror and panic. On July 26, 2025, a date that would forever be etched in the memory of Traverse City, nearly a dozen people were injured, some critically, as the attacker moved through the store with chilling speed and determination, in a random, senseless act of violence that defied explanation. The motive behind the attack remained unclear, adding to the confusion and fear gripping the community. That shattered the town's peace, leaving residents grappling with disbelief and grief, and thrust it into the national spotlight as news outlets from across the country descended upon Traverse City to report on the unfolding tragedy. The attacker, a 42-year-old Michigan resident with a history that would soon come under intense scrutiny, was apprehended within minutes, thanks to the swift response of local law enforcement, but not before inflicting immense harm on innocent shoppers and leaving an indelible scar on the community. The randomness of the violence left residents shaken, struggling to comprehend the unfathomable, questioning how such horror could erupt in their community, a place they had always considered safe and welcoming. The aftermath saw police securing the scene, meticulously collecting evidence and trying to piece together the events that had unfolded. Paramedics rushing to aid the wounded, their efforts a race against time to save lives and alleviate suffering, and bystanders stepping up to help, offering comfort, administering first aid, and demonstrating the true spirit of humanity in the face of tragedy. As the investigation began, detectives worked tirelessly to uncover the truth, searching for answers and seeking to understand the motives behind the senseless act. The focus turned to the victims and the resilience of a community determined to heal, to support one another, and to emerge stronger from the darkness. The attack began at 4:43 p.m. on a bustling Saturday, right near the Walmart checkout area, one of the store's busiest spots. The assailant, armed with a folding knife, stabbed people indiscriminately, turning an ordinary shopping trip into a nightmare. The violence unfolded in minutes, with law enforcement arriving swiftly to confront the chaos. The choice of a common, easily concealed weapon underscored how quickly everyday life can be upended. Victims were a cross-section of the community, families, employees, and shoppers caught off guard. Surveillance footage and witness accounts are helping authorities piece together the rapid, terrifying sequence of events. The attack's suddenness left a lasting scar on Traverse City's sense of safety. The scene was one of utter chaos and devastation. 11 people suffered stab wounds in the brutal attack, their lives hanging precariously in the balance. The extent of their injuries varied, but the common thread was the sudden and violent nature of the assault. The sheer number of casualties placed an immense strain on local medical resources, stretching them to their absolute limit. Doctors, nurses, and support staff worked tirelessly, battling against the clock to provide the best possible care under incredibly challenging circumstances. Every available bed was filled, and the corridors buzzed with urgent activity. The severity of the situation prompted a massive emergency response, drawing in resources from neighboring communities and beyond. Ambulances raced to the scene, sirens wailing, as first responders worked to stabilize the wounded and transport them to the nearest hospitals. Police officers secured the area, trying to piece together the events that had unfolded and bring a sense of order to the chaos. Munson Healthcare, the primary medical facility in the region, reported that 6 victims were in critical condition, their lives teetering on the edge. These individuals required immediate and intensive medical intervention, with teams of specialists working around the clock to stabilize their vital signs and address their life-threatening injuries. Adding to the gravity of the situation, 5 other victims were listed in serious condition, facing a long and uncertain road to recovery. While their injuries were not immediately life-threatening, they still required significant medical attention and monitoring, with the potential for complications to arise. The varying degrees of injury underscored the indiscriminate nature of the assault, highlighting the severity and far-reaching impact of this tragic event. The emergency department became a hub of activity, with medical personnel working tirelessly to assess, treat, and stabilize the wounded. The victims, 6 males representing a cross-section of the community, and 5 females, each with their own unique stories and lives, were a diverse group, all targeted at random, their lives forever altered by this senseless act of violence. They were neighbors, friends, family members, and colleagues, all caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Hospital staff worked tirelessly, fueled by adrenaline and a deep sense of commitment, with several victims undergoing emergency surgery that night, their lives hanging in the balance as skilled surgeons fought to repair the damage inflicted by the attacker. The operating rooms became battlegrounds, where medical teams waged a desperate war against time and injury. Families waited anxiously for updates, their hearts heavy with worry and uncertainty, their lives upended in an instant as they grappled with the shock and fear of what had happened to their loved ones. The hospital waiting room became a sanctuary of shared anxiety and hope. The trauma extends far beyond physical wounds. The scars of this attack will run deep, the psychological impact will linger for years, leaving lasting emotional and mental health challenges for the victims and their families. The need for counseling and support services will be critical in the months and years to come. Each victim's story is a stark reminder of the fragility of life, of how quickly lives can be changed by violence, leaving behind a trail of pain, grief, and uncertainty. The ripple effects of this tragedy will be felt throughout the community for a long time. The community support is now focused, with vigils, fundraisers, and volunteer efforts springing up to aid the victims and their families on their long road to recovery, a journey that will require immense strength, resilience, and the unwavering support of those around them. Emergency services responded with remarkable speed. Deputies arrived within 3 minutes of the first 911 call. Their swift action was crucial in stopping the attacker and preventing further harm. Paramedics and EMTs faced a chaotic scene, triaging and treating multiple victims under pressure. All 11 injured were rushed to Munson Healthcare for specialized trauma care. Ordinary citizens also played a vital role, providing first aid and comfort before professionals arrived. Their courage and quick thinking may have saved lives. The coordinated response between law enforcement, medical teams, and bystanders was instrumental in managing the crisis. Traverse City's community spirit shone through in the darkest moments. The suspect was apprehended just 3 minutes after the initial chaos erupted, a testament to the swift action taken by both law enforcement and quick-thinking citizens. The scene was one of controlled urgency, with officers moving decisively to secure the area and ensure the safety of everyone present. After the first emergency call, which flooded the 911 dispatch center with urgent pleas for help, the speed of the response was critical, as every second counted in those tense moments. Dispatchers worked tirelessly, relaying information to first responders and coordinating the arrival of ambulances and additional police units. Thanks to the combined efforts of citizens and police, this collaboration proved to be invaluable in quickly neutralizing the threat and preventing further harm. It was a powerful display of community spirit, with ordinary people stepping up to assist law enforcement in a moment of crisis. Sheriff Michael Shea credited bystanders, emphasizing their crucial role in containing the situation until law enforcement arrived on the scene. He lauded their courage and selflessness, recognizing that their actions undoubtedly saved lives, with helping to end the stabbing spree, preventing what could have been an even greater tragedy. Their quick thinking and willingness to intervene played a significant part in subduing the suspect and minimizing the number of victims. Though details remain limited as the investigation is still ongoing, law enforcement is meticulously gathering evidence, interviewing witnesses, and piecing together the events that led to the attack. The crime scene remains cordoned off as forensic teams work to collect any and all relevant information. Video footage shows people confronting the suspect, their bravery captured on surveillance cameras. These recordings provide valuable insights into the sequence of events and the actions taken by both the suspect and the citizens who intervened. In the parking lot, where the confrontation reached its peak, the parking lot, usually a scene of mundane activity, became the stage for a dramatic showdown between a dangerous individual and courageous members of the community, demanding he drop the knife and get on the ground. Their voices, filled with a mixture of fear and determination, echoed through the parking lot as they urged the suspect to surrender peacefully. These ordinary citizens put themselves at risk, demonstrating extraordinary courage in the face of danger. Their actions serve as a powerful reminder that heroism can be found in the most unexpected places. To protect others and contain the threat, preventing further harm from befalling innocent bystanders. Their selfless actions undoubtedly saved lives and prevented the situation from escalating even further. The deputy who made the arrest did so swiftly, acting with precision and professionalism to bring the situation under control. His quick response prevented any further injuries and ensured the safety of everyone involved, and without injury to the suspect, demonstrating remarkable restraint in a highly volatile situation. The peaceful apprehension of the suspect is a testament to the training and professionalism of the law enforcement officers involved, demonstrating professionalism under pressure. Their ability to remain calm and focused in the face of chaos is a testament to their rigorous training and dedication to serving the community. The attacker acted alone, according to preliminary investigations, suggesting this was an isolated incident, and was unknown to local law enforcement, with no prior record in the area, adding another layer of complexity to the investigation. Authorities are now working to uncover his background and any potential motives for the attack, adding to the shock and disbelief felt throughout the community. The unexpected nature of the crime has left residents reeling, struggling to comprehend the senseless violence that unfolded in their neighborhood. The rapid, coordinated response from emergency services, including police, fire, and medical personnel, prevented further tragedy, showcasing the effectiveness of emergency preparedness and the dedication of first responders. Their swift actions undoubtedly minimized the impact of the attack and prevented further loss of life. The bravery of both civilians and police, working together in a moment of crisis, stands as a testament to the community's resilience and its unwavering commitment to protecting its own. This incident has highlighted the strength and unity of the community, demonstrating its ability to come together in the face of adversity. With the suspect in custody, and now facing serious charges, attention now turns to understanding his motive, as investigators delve into his past and seek to uncover the reasons behind this senseless act of violence. The investigation is expected to be lengthy and complex, but authorities are committed to bringing justice to the victims and their families. The stabbing drew immediate responses from local state and federal officials. Sheriff Shea praised his deputies and the citizens who intervened, acknowledging that no community is immune to such violence. Governor Gretchen Whitmer commended first responders and expressed the state's support for Traverse City. The FBI joined the investigation, bringing additional resources and expertise. This collaboration ensures a thorough probe into the attack's motive and circumstances. Leaders at every level have focused on unity, praising the heroes and supporting the victims. Their swift, coordinated response underscores the seriousness of the tragedy. The community looks to its leaders for guidance as it begins to heal. Eyewitnesses and official statements reveal the chaos inside Walmart and the heroism of ordinary people. Shoppers and employees rushed to aid the wounded, applying first aid and offering comfort before paramedics arrived. Video footage shows bystanders confronting the suspect and tending to victims, despite the danger. These untrained citizens acted with remarkable bravery and compassion. Their intervention was crucial in containing the situation and saving lives. Sheriff Shea credited these individuals with helping to end the attack. Their actions are a powerful reminder of the community's strength in crisis. The attack shattered Traverse City's sense of safety, forcing residents to confront the reality that violence can strike anywhere. Sheriff Shea's words, "No area is immune," echoed throughout the community. The randomness of the attack made it especially unsettling. Anyone could have been a victim. The swift response of citizens and law enforcement prevented even greater tragedy. The community now faces difficult conversations about safety and preparedness. Support for the victims and their families is the immediate focus. The road to recovery will be long, requiring patience and compassion. The bonds that define Traverse City will be crucial in the healing process. With the suspect in custody, the investigation, now aided by the FBI, focuses on uncovering the motive and building a solid case. Authorities are reviewing surveillance footage, collecting evidence, and interviewing witnesses to piece together what happened. The community, meanwhile, begins the long process of healing, supporting victims and their families through vigils, fundraisers, and counseling. Mental health professionals and local leaders are mobilizing resources for those affected. The trauma runs deep, but Traverse City's response has already shown its resilience. Healing will take time, but the community is united in its determination to recover. The tragedy has left scars, but also revealed the strength and solidarity of this northern Michigan town.